I've been waiting all night.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is one of those videos that I did not intend or plan to do, but I'm about to do my makeup, and in my head I'm just like, I should actually do a get ready with me. It's been a long time. I actually sat down, chatted with you guys here on YouTube. It has been so long, okay? But anyway, I want to do my makeup very quickly. Nothing too serious, just makeup for literally creating a bunch of content. And while we are doing our makeup today, we have something to talk about. Today we shall be discussing the crazy, uncomfortable beauty standards that we have right now in the world in 2026. I just showered, have done my skincare, but I want to apply my moisturizer. This one is from CeraVe. Just going to apply a bit of this. Never ever skip your moisturizer. If you have been watching me for the longest time, you know that I am anti unnecessary beauty modifications, unnecessary things people do for beauty. Yeah, let's put it that way. And before anybody comes into my comments and tells me allow people to do whatever they want to do with their bodies, allow people to do whatever they want to do with their faces, like for me, I do you, man, but it does not change the fact that a lot of these things are completely unnecessary in my opinion. Foundation today is from Huda Beauty, and it doesn't change the fact that the beauty standards in 2026 have not only become super duper unnecessary, they have also become unnecessarily risky. Very risky, very unrealistic. You guys saw me showing you foundation. Won't I prime my skin? Won't I prime my skin before putting foundation? You did not tell me. Primer is from e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. Absolutely love this stuff. In today's world, we have completely normalized procedures that can literally send you to the hospital. All of this in a bid to just look effortless, to look like you just rolled out of bed like this. How did we get here? At what point did beauty become something you have to survive? To go through that procedure, you pray that you survive it first. At what point did we get to the part where beauty has become so important that you actually have to do something that you may not survive? Like, cosmetic procedures have become so casual that we seem to forget that they are actually medical procedures. First of all, let's talk about the elephant in the room, BBL, Brazilian butt lifts. This one, I feel like you guys know, if you have been following me for the longest time, you know my stand when it comes to plastic surgery. As a matter of fact, surgery in a whole, for me, if I don't have a life-threatening ailment, I am not going into a theater to lie down there for anybody to cut me up like a cow. I'm not going to do that to myself. I don't care the amount of insecurity anybody claims to have. For me, for Alma Ngu, I cannot voluntarily wake up and say today's date is maybe 4th of May 2026. I'm going in on my own. I'm walking in on my own into this hospital for them to cut me up, take out fat from a different part of my body, clean the fat up, remove the bad fat, insert that said fat into my Botox so that when I wake up, I can have a bigger bum. I don't think I will ever get to that stage. Like, I don't think my thought process, the thoughts alone, I don't think my thoughts will ever get there. And I begin to wonder the kind of liver, the kind of guts people have, because me, Alma, I don't have it. I don't have it at all. I have seen videos from some of the top cosmetic surgeons in the world who have said that they do not do BBLs. They do not do BBLs. And it's for a reason. Why? Because it is the most dangerous cosmetic surgery in the world. Not necessarily because the doctor is a quack. You might go to the best surgeon in the world, but the fact remains that this particular procedure is so dangerous that even the most qualified surgeons in the world cannot guarantee your survival. Do you know what that means? And I'm asking myself, is this the same BBL that people are doing so casually on Instagram? Is this the same BBL that especially Nigerian women, because let's not even go far, Nigerian women are doing every day so casually? Is this the same procedure that has made almost every girl in Lagos to look exactly the same? except my sister, of course. How did everybody suddenly not have fear again? How did people get to the point where they can actually gamble with their lives for beauty's sake? It makes no sense to me. A good example is this girl who passed away a few months ago. God rest her soul. I can't recall her name now. Was it Elena something? I can't remember her name. But that's story trended on social media for like the longest time. I found myself so appalled and I found myself very angry. I got so upset about it because in my own head, this was completely avoidable. According to the stories that were going round, allegedly, that was not her first BBL. Some said that was not even her second BBL. Then they said that the original hospital where she got it done refused to even do it for her because of the insane high risks of operating on her a third or second time, and she went somewhere else to do it. And in my head, I'm just like, what is that thing? God, somebody should help me. What is that thing that is so important about that butt that if you don't get it fixed, you will never remain the same? What goes on in the mind? Like, see, guys, I've been struggling to understand, and I cannot understand it. I cannot understand it. I'm still recovering from the video I saw of that girl on Twitter, on X. I don't even want to become very descriptive in this video, but if you saw that video, you will understand what I'm saying. I'm still traumatized from what I saw in that video. And I was asking myself, all of this is just so that your butt will be bigger, or in her own case, to correct the one that she had done before. I don't get it. I don't understand. Concealer today is from NYX, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. For me, the mere fact that some of the most experienced cosmetic surgeons in the world have explicitly said they do not do BBLs is enough reason for any girl, any young girl out there. And the most painful part is that many of the people who are doing these procedures are young girls. And do you even know the funny part of all of this? I will never understand, even in the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. No matter how you try to make me understand, I will never understand. Anyway, that's about Brazilian butt lifts, the BBLs. Then we have the Botox. I mean, for Botox, I feel like when done right, it looks good. I've seen people who have had Botox fillers, injections in their face. But then again, I have seen those who have done it and they have no facial expression. I've seen those that have done it, and when they smile, I can't tell. When they are frowning, I can't tell. When they are shocked, I can't tell. When they are laughing, I can't tell because their face is like this. Literally, they have no expression. And in my head, I'm just like, for what? For what? What is wrong with aging gracefully? Like some of us are aging gracefully. Like, what is wrong with that? Will I ever get Botox done? I don't know. Maybe much older. I mean, that one is more like an injection in the face, you know. But then again, it's like, but why? And then this one, I spoke about this on my Instagram a couple of days ago. I reposted a video on Instagram that a doctor actually posted about Glow IV drips. I think I have come here to talk about this before because that's one too I can never understand. How can you tell me that in order for me to have glowing beauty on the outside, you have to stick a needle in my vein and pass some liquid, some glow liquid, some thing that they have different names, but you have to stick a needle into my vein, intravenous, and be sipping liquid into me? I will sit down there and be collecting drip in the name of beauty. Not that I have malaria, I don't have typhoid, I'm not sick on admission in the hospital, nothing is wrong with me. I will go and sit down and they will put it in my vein and I'll be collecting the fluid and they will tell me it's Glow IV. Before all these things, how were our mothers always looking so beautiful many years ago? All of these things, BBLs, Botox, fillers, Glow IV, this, that, they are being treated like, you know, you're going to the spa, hair appointment or spa day. Like, that's how it is perceived these days because of how casual such serious procedures have now become. These are medical procedures. In some cases, these are surgeries. Surgeries are not just things you just walk in and get. Like, these are not beauty hacks. Just because it's trending does not mean it is safe. A lot of women died from getting a BBL. So many that you have not even heard about. The thing is, everybody who loses their life from a cosmetic surgery that you hear about on social media, you don't even hear the half of it. I personally know one or two people who passed away from complications from cosmetic surgery that nobody on social media got to know about. You just hear that the person passed away, but you don't know exactly what happened. You just hear that, oh, they were sick, but they were not sick. They were not. They will tell you that every surgery, most surgeries have a 50-50 chance because surgeries are no walk in the park. I always pray that, God forbid, I will not get to the point where I would ever need to do a surgery. I've never had a surgery done in my life. And I feel like the only reason I would actually have to get a surgery done is, like I said before, if I'm actually ill. Something is terribly wrong with me. Life-threatening ailments. And surgery is the only way. Of course. That one, you know that you have to do it to stay alive. But to voluntarily go in for a surgery and hope to survive the surgery. Glow IV therapy is now being marketed as skin brightening, instant glow, detox. If you want to detox, there are so many healthy things you can make in your house to detox your body. If you want to brighten your skin, there are skincare products from amazing brands that can help you achieve great skin brightening. As for instant glow, there's nothing like instant glow. Your glow can happen over time, but never instantly. And I feel like, where is the scientific evidence to show that these IV glow drips are doing what they say they are going to do? We have turned these IV drips into beauty trends as if hydration was not free. Drink water. Me, I never really used to be the type that drinks a lot of water. You see this cup? I take at least these 2 cups a day. God already gave us natural way to glow. Water. Drink water. Like I said before, what really gets me the most about the crazy beauty standards right now is the fact that a lot of them are being done by very young girls. And I mean very young girls. I mean girls in their early 20s. 20, 21, 22. Girls who are young, sweet. I mean, at 2021, you are, I don't know how to describe it, but when I was 2021, I was my most beautiful. Like, I was young and pretty. And why is a 20, 21, 22-year-old girl going to go and do a surgery to increase her butt? Why is a 20, 21, 22-year-old girl sticking injections in her face? Why is a 20, 21, 22-year-old girl going to sit down in a clinic to put IV glow in her veins? Like, how did we get to this point? And the funny thing about all of these things is that it can get very, very addictive. That's the thing. Like, once you do it once, you can do it a second and third time. And most times, that second and third time, that is when there's problem. Things have become so normalized. So normalized. Because everybody is doing it online, that means it's safe. It's not safe. What social media does is that social media removes the fear of all of these things, removes the consequences, and in many cases, removes the full story. You don't see what really happens behind the scenes. You only see the results. You don't see what these people are going through in the name of recovery. You only see the results. Back then, beauty was like makeup, like I'm doing right now. Makeup, hair, outfits, check, beauty sorted. Now, beauty has now been redefined as something else. And then also, I think we're also forgetting the psychological part of this beauty standards, because you know, it goes from trying to touch up 1 or 2 things that you feel were your problem areas to tomorrow feeling like, okay, I've touched up here. This place too needs a change. This place too needs a change. And I feel like eventually in the long run, it becomes a psychological thing, because your mind is always telling you that there's always something imperfect or there's always something wrong with your body, with your face, with how you look. You have the right to do whatever you want to do with your bodies. You have the right to even reduce your bum bum if it's too big. You have the right to do anything you want to do with your body. But you also deserve the full picture of things. You also deserve to know what you're getting yourself into. For me, I would say the real problem is not the BBLs, it's not the Botox, it's not the fillers, it's not the glow IV drips, it's not even the procedures. For me, I would say the real problem is feeling like you actually need these things. You don't need them. That's where the problem is. The problem is feeling like without these things, you are not complete. Feeling like without these things, you are somehow behind. My eyeshadow today, I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. Juvia's Place palettes are still goated, in my opinion. A lot of the things that girls think that they need to stay beautiful are completely unnecessary. Do your makeup, do your hair, dress nicely, your outfits bang, do your nails, look put together, carry yourself smartly. That on its own is super duper attractive, way more attractive than any surgical procedure that you think will give you that level of beauty or confidence. I've already put my lip color. All right, I used a combo of this Teos Cosmetics lip stain. I normally use this to line my lips all the time. I love this stuff. This is in the shade Cocoa. And then I used this gloss from Peridots Makeup, Peridots Beauty. I'm not sure what the name is. This one is in the shade Fancy. And I'm going to top it off with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glue. Oh, and by the way, I trimmed my Letitia wig. I trimmed it a little bit shorter and I actually quite like it. So my people, in a world where everybody is upgrading themselves, choosing not to upgrade yourself might feel rebellious. Well, you know what? Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's the entire point. Maybe the real glow up of 2026 is deciding you were never lacking in the first place. You are not lacking, my darling. You are beautiful the way you are. You don't need all of those things to feel beautiful. You, my darling, are beautiful. Let me know your thoughts on this topic down in the comment section below, because I am super duper interested in knowing what you guys think about this current crazy unrealistic beauty standards that we have in the world right now. I am super duper interested in knowing your thoughts. Let's talk some more in the comment section down below. In the meantime, do you guys like my look? I love my look. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed watching, let me know in the comments section. As always, down below, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.